Good evening, I'm Megan Cruz, and it's my pleasure to announce Yorgos Lanthimos' The Killing of a Sacred Deer as part of our Filmmaker Focus series here at Landmark Theaters. By the time this film was released in 2017, Lanthimos had an established reputation for creating familiar-looking worlds with odd social norms and characters that speak to each other in emotionless, stilted language. And The Killing of a Sacred Deer is perhaps his most extreme example of this. The human relationships are transactional and casually cruel. The deadpan way characters converse, even in their most intimate moments, are juxtaposed against dramatic camera work and a bracing score that emphasize the lack of humanity. You'll notice the opening scene of this film, which depicts our protagonist Stephen performing open heart surgery, looks remarkably real, and that's because it is. The scene was shot over a real quadruple bypass surgery. It's a poignant opening for a film that has, at its heart, a real story of human tragedy, a visual representation of the way human error and hubris cause real pain and suffering. But the film approaches this pain with only reason and surgical sterility. The film's title is taken from Greek mythology. The story mirrors that of King Agamemnon and offers an archaic and bloodthirsty definition of justice. And yet, the characters take every opportunity to approach their dilemma from the most logical and emotionless position possible. Even when presented with fantastical, unexplainable, unthinkable horrors, the question is never, how is this happening? It's what is the reasonable course of action? How can we rationalize our survival? And at what point does it mean abandoning all pretense of humanity? Lanthimos consistently offers some of the most interesting commentary on human nature in film, and this film is certainly his most horrifying to date. It's one of his most philosophical too, and it'll leave you thinking about it for days. So without further ado, we present Yorgos Lanthimos, The Killing of a Sacred Deer.